Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Divers are struggling to reach the cabins of the British luxury yacht that sank off Sicily with 6 people still missing. The team have identified the wreck on the seabed but say there is a world of objects blocking access to the rooms and that divers have only 10 minutes to search before needing to resurface. Among the missing are the Morgan Stanley International chairman Jonathan Bloomer and his wife Judy, and British tech tycoon Mike Lynch. One body has been found and is believed to be the ship's cook. Survivors of the Bayesian yacht, which was 55 metres in length, say the ship capsized within a few minutes. Separately, it has emerged that Mike Lynch's co-defendant in a recent major legal case, Stephen Chamberlain, died on Saturday in a road accident. The Democratic National Convention has kicked off in Chicago with speeches from Kamala Harris and an emotional Joe Biden. Day one of the event started with a planned but unannounced appearance by Miss Harris herself, who took the stage to thunderous applause.
This is going to be a great week. And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible President Joe Biden.
The main event, though, was the US president. Speaking to a packed arena in Chicago on the first night of the Democratic National Convention, Joe Biden offered a passionate defense of his presidency, as well as calling on people to defend democracy at the ballot box.
Are you ready to vote for freedom? Are you ready to vote for democracy and for America? Let me ask you, are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, President and Vice President of the United States? For 50 years, like many of you, I've given my heart and soul to our nation. And I've been blessed a million times in return with the support of the American people. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
Israel's military has said the bodies of 6 hostages being held by Hamas have been retrieved from the Gaza Strip. A statement from the Israeli Defense Forces said the bodies were recovered from the Khan Yunis area on Monday. The overnight recovery operation was carried out by the IDF alongside the security agency Shin Bet. The 6 men had all been kidnapped from Kibbutz Nir Oz and Kibbutz Nirim, near Israel's border fence with Gaza, during Hamas's attacks on southern Israel on the 7th of October. A suspected serial killer in Kenya has escaped from custody, prompting a manhunt. In July, police said Collins Jumaisai Kalusha had confessed to the murders of 42 women, including his wife, since 2022. Mr. Kalusha's lawyer denied the claim, saying his client had been tortured to confess. He had been held at a police station since being arrested in July, but on Tuesday authorities said Mr. Kalusha and 12 others had escaped by cutting through a wire mesh roof and scaling a perimeter wall. Volunteer firefighters have been filmed in a dramatic rescue operation during flooding in Connecticut in the US. 19 people and a dog were rescued from flash flooding in Oxford as the volunteer firefighters crawled across a ladder. Heavy rains swept the state with 2 reported missing. New Jersey and New York have also been affected by the severe weather. And stargazers around the world have enjoyed a visual treat of the supermoon, which appears as red or yellow at dusk. The first of 4 full supermoons this year has lit up the night skies around the world. In some places, the supermoon, also a blue moon, turned red due to smoke from wildfires in North America. Smoke particles mean that light passing through the atmosphere is scattered in such a way that the orange and red colours of the spectrum are more visible than usual. Blue moons are not that common. It's thought this is where the phrase "once in a blue moon" comes from. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.